We've talked about balance. We've talked about curiosity. All elites are tribal. Now, this resonates with us. This is something that we think we're going to miss. We think it's never going to be like this again. And here's what I tell you. It won't be like that again, but there'll be enough of it. You can always find your tribe. See, the elites are tribal because the thing they're trying to do is so hard that they know they need people with them. They know that the mountain they're trying to climb is so dang high that they got to have differently talented people that are better than them at other things in order to get there. Now, I'm not a great long-distance shot. So I had 4 of them with me. I can lift up stuff. And I've got a fast guy over here because I don't know what the mountain's going to need me to do. And I'm going to have all people there with all these skills that are there for the same reasons. I need to be part of a tribe because teams don't do much. I don't hate the word team. I'm not at war with it. I don't mean to make it sound like a bad name. It just doesn't do anything for me. Team's just like an Excel spreadsheet. It's a grouping. It's you and I we wear the same colors, we get on the same bus, we get paid by the same guy. That's it. It doesn't mean anything. But tribes change the world. You know, in the NFL, there's 32 teams at the beginning of every season, and in January, just the tribes are left. All the teams have gone home because trying to get the Super Bowl is really hard. We all know something about tribes. And there's a tribe out here, and you'll find it. And it won't all come from work. It'll come from your community. It'll come from your church. It'll come from where you volunteer. It'll come from finding young folks that need your leadership and leading them. We got to be parts of tribes. The ache of my first 5 years out of the military was feeling like I was only on teams and I had no tribe. So I did what we knew how to do. I just built one. I knew I needed it so bad, I just built it. You know, all elites are tribal because the things they're trying to do are very hard. You know, in the military, we say this all the time, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. If you're by yourself, you're wrong. You know, we're just a few miles from a great guy's house, Marcus Luttrell. Marcus is wonderful. I was with him in Morgan last night, his twin brother, and Marcus is every bit the warrior that you think he is. He's fantastic. And he's probably a little more. He's an incredible husband and an incredible daddy. And his brother Morgan is a decorated Navy SEAL officer as well that was enlisted in a horrific helicopter accident, taught himself to walk again, led men in combat in Afghanistan. The Luttrell boys are something special, and their wives are the stuff of legend. Mel and Leslie. The truth of the matter is this, is Morgan and Marcus would love for you to not know who he is. He'd love for you to never have heard his name. He would love for you to have no idea that he even existed. Because the reason you know him, because he woke up on the side of a mountain in Afghanistan by himself. And he knew that everything was all wrong. Because he was by himself. When we're by ourselves, things are wrong. Marcus would love for you to not know him. He'd rather be with Axe and Danny and Murph and Eric and all the guys that laid it down going for him. We know this. My challenge to you as you enter this next chapter of your life is never cede the demand to have a tribe around you. Because being alone is the worst feeling in the world. And when you come from the careers that we come from and you live like we've lived, you can be in a room full of people and still be alone. Don't do it. Because it's bad. But for the grace of God go I. For those years, I didn't know I needed a tribe.